everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career. Dame said, "I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time." Kevin?
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Jokić is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Porter is out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokić. Then there's Murray, and it's Rivers in at the 2 spot. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here's Jokić. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Powell. Porter, no luck. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers. He hits both from the stripe. Now McCollum. That one doesn't drop, and it's Denver the other way. About a minute played so far here in the first. Murray surveying the D. Shoots it up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. It's good.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Lillard the pass to Powell. There's the pass to Covington. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. To the middle. Here's Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And he makes the first.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Porter finds Jokic. Portland grabs the miss. Covington passes to Powell. In a wide open look for McCollum with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
At the elbow, Jokic. Left side, Porter. Shoots over Powell. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up, and the basket by Gordon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Lillard. Launches a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Porter. Murray left side. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For 3, Murray. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Free throw good, Nurkic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray against Nurkic. Nurkic with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now here's Gordon. They need this. In deep, Jokic drops it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. And good that time. Lillard's got 6.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
For 3, Murray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Trailblazers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into a rhythm and had a big game, the next game I would be like, I don't want to come out and try to force it to happen again. You know, I just kind of let the game happen. And this year it was like, keep going, keep being aggressive, keep attacking.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Jones is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Zeller in at the center, locking down the middle. Lillard outside for the 3. The rebound by Jeff Green.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Green. Here's Dozier. Martin the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. Portland leading. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Green against Covington. Barton kicks to Dozier. Out to the right wing. Campazzo. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 4. Right side, Jones. Pass to Lillard. Back to Jones. The 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Barton dishes to Green. And the pass to Barton. And here's Jokic. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And he makes that one. Green's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. Here's Dozier. No points in the game yet for him. Jokic passes to Dozier. Back to Jokic. From past the arc. Good on the triple. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Lillard against Morris. Down low, Jokic makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. 1:53 left in the first half. Looking to end the run, and Zeller with the lay-in. Zeller's got his first basket of the night.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
And Jokic gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes to Zeller. He kicks it to Little, and stolen by Barton. Jokic draws the double. Rivers passes to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for Denver. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Denver leading by 6. Rivers with it. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He lobs it up, and it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Go ahead and get it, youngster. Hollis Jefferson showing off the springs.
Morris looking over the floor. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Nuggets?
Look, the Joker looks unstoppable in this one, bulldozing his way to any shots he wants, non-stop production, and they keep feeding him.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. We've got Gordon. Rivers out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will torch you. Lethal from behind the arc.
Trailblazers trail by 11.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Robert Covington. Rivers passes to Jokic. Good! Jokic just got 18 points in the game.
Boy, you got to like how locked in Jokic is on offense now. His confidence is sky high, and he believes he can score on anybody, anytime.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. He has 7.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Now here's Powell, following the miss by Jamal Murray. To the inside, here's Covington. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. At the elbow, Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Jokic.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now the pass to Powell. Out left to the wing. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dishes it to Murray. Right side, Gordon. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And it's Jokic missing. Trailblazers trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partners.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 9. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Powell. Porter passes to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, guys, it's really obvious that Jokic wants to keep getting better. I mean, he's got a lot of tools, and I think the sky's the limit.
So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
McCollum kicks to Covington. Oh, Covington in position. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Jokic inside, looking on Nurkic. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11. Drills it from outside.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And here are the Nuggets now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Murray outside. Over McCollum. Campazzo. And it's sent back by Lillard. It's McCollum with the drive. He doesn't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Murray, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Covington passes to Lillard. And the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Lillard.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Porter. Back to Jokic. And again, Denver no good. That's a 2 from Powell. And Portland again with the bucket. The Nuggets leading by 4. In the corner, Murray with it. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Zeller's checked in. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McCollum against Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Passes it to Barton. Right wing. Jokić against Jokić. Takes it from 10. Left side, Porter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Cody Zeller out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Now here's Barton. Jokic high post. He's against Zeller. It's Porter outside. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 6. Releases. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Powell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland. Campazzo covered by Lillard. Here's Murray, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, Murray is quite skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting himself to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Free throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Portland with a change here, too. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And so he hits both. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And it's Zeller atop the key. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Murray. No good on the shot. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got 22.
tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength.
Lillard way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Nuggets leading by 5. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Barton passes to Jokic. Over Zeller. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. At the line for 2. Throw good, Murray. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Will Barton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. Kicks it to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Lillard against Murray. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. A 3. Jefferson can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And that one's good, Jokic.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Jokic. Lillard dishes to Zeller. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by Jokic. Denver leading by 8. He kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
There's the dish to Zeller. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Jokic. And stolen by Zeller. Here is Lillard. Shoots it. Good. Nothing but net. And now it's only a 5-point Denver lead.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Murray against Lillard. Pass to Gordon. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Jokic against McCollum. Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Zeller. And Robert Covington subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. The Nuggets now on offense, leading by 5. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets on offense. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. So we see Denver get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.